Today we are going to solve the rate of return, and on this case this is for a problem from chapter 3, so stick around. Okay, first thing we're going to do is I am going to put this problem into a Word document so we can take a look at it. And first thing we have in here, we have the geometric mean rate of return formula. So we have the geometric mean rate of return, r bar of g equals 1 plus the rate of return 1 times 1 plus the rate of return 2, etc., to the 1 divided by the numbers of observations minus 1. So the problem says, suppose the rate of return for a particular stock during the past 2 years was 0.20% and 0.55%. Compute the geometric mean rate of return. Note, a rate of return of 20% is recorded as 0.20, and a rate of return of 0.50 or 55% is recorded as 0.55. Okay, basically what this is saying is that you bought a stock, and on the first year your rate of return was 20%. So let's assume you pay $100. By the second year you have $120, and then on the second year it did even better, so that went 55%. Basically what you need to answer is what is your rate of return, and we know we cannot add 20% plus 55% and divide by 2 because that will give us a false number like we discussed on the PowerPoint from chapter 2. Okay, so once again, I am going to use Excel because it's so much easier to enter data and have Excel do the problems for us. So let's go ahead and open a brand new page of Excel. Okay, here. Okay, new. All right, here is my Excel. So once again, the first thing we do is write any data that the problem is giving us. In this case, we have, let's see here, we are having our return, we're going to type a return 1, R1, and this is equals to 20%, just like the problem tells us. We write this as 0.2, and then we have our return 2 for the second year. This is R2, and this was 0.55%. I'm sorry, 55% or 0.55. And what we need to find is we need to find RG. So let's go ahead and do that. And so that's what we need to find. Okay, looking at the formula, we know that RG is going to equals, and we're going to open parentheses here, and let's see, let's open another parentheses here, so 3 parentheses actually, and let's do the first one. And you can do this in step 2, that way if it's easier for you not to get confused. I'm going to do everything in one shot, and I'm just going to have Excel do the calculation for me. So 1 plus R1, which is this one here. I'm going to close the 3 parentheses. Then we're going to multiply that by, once again, I open parentheses, 1 plus R2, which is this one here. And then we're going to close that parentheses. Now that we have that, I close the parentheses of that, and I am going to do this 1 divided by n. In our case, n R2, we only have 2 observations, year 1 and year 2. So n 1 divided by 2 equals 0.5. Then I'm going to close 1 parenthesis one more time, and I'm going to subtract 1, and that'll give us our result. So our RG, or our geometrical mean of rate of return, is 0.3638. Now we need to express this in percentages, so we're going to have this equals this times 100 to put in the percentages, and the problem is asking us to only have 2 decimal points. So let's see here we need to get rid of some of this, and that'll be 36.40. Okay, and that would be our answer. Simple enough. If you do have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out.